Every baby is unique, they grow and learn at their own pace, but there are general milestones we can look for. These help us know if a child is on track. Tracking milestones is not about competition, it's about understanding your child's progress. Milestones cover different areas of growth. There's cognitive development, which is about thinking and learning. Motor skills involve movement and coordination. Social skills are about interacting with others. It's important to remember that milestones are guidelines, not rules. Some babies may reach them earlier, others later. If you have concerns, always talk to your pediatrician. Celebrate your baby's unique journey.
The first 3 months are a time of rapid growth. Your baby is adjusting to life outside the womb. They're learning to trust and bond with you. This is the foundation for all future development. In terms of cognitive skills, your baby is taking in the world. They start to recognize faces, especially yours. They begin to follow objects with their eyes. By 3 months, many babies smile in response to your voice. Motor skills are developing too. At first, your baby's movements are mostly reflexes, but soon they start to have more control. They may lift their head during tummy time. Social skills are all about bonding at this stage. This early attachment is crucial for emotional development.
From 3 to 6 months, your baby becomes more aware. They're not just observing anymore, they're starting to interact with their environment. Cognitively, your baby is making big leaps. They start to understand object permanence. You might see them look for a toy you've hidden. They also begin to show preferences for certain toys or activities. Motor skills are really taking off now. Many babies start to roll over. Some may sit with support. They're reaching for objects more accurately. Socially, your baby is becoming more expressive. They laugh out loud and babble. They respond to their name.
Between 6 and 9 months, your baby is on the move. They're gaining independence. This brings new joys and challenges for parents. Cognitive skills are blossoming. Your baby understands simple words like no and bye-bye. They start to imitate sounds and gestures. Problem-solving skills emerge. You might see them figuring out how to reach a toy that's out of reach. Motor skills are advancing quickly. Many babies start to crawl during this period. Some may pull themselves up to stand. Fine motor skills improve too. Socially, your baby is becoming more interactive. They play simple games like peekaboo.
Section 5. 9 to 12 months. The journey to toddlerhood. The months from 9 to 12 mark the transition to toddlerhood. Your baby is becoming more mobile and more vocal. They're eager to explore and learn. This is a time of rapid language development. Cognitively, your baby is understanding more words. They may follow simple commands like, "Come here." They start to use objects correctly, like pretending to drink from a cup. Motor skills are reaching new heights. Many babies take their first steps during this period. They're becoming more coordinated. They can pick up small objects with precision. Socially, your baby is more communicative. They may say their first words.
Section 6, 12 to 15 months, expanding horizons. From 12 to 15 months, your toddler's world is expanding. They're walking more confidently. Their vocabulary is growing. They're eager to explore and learn. Cognitive skills are advancing quickly. Your toddler can follow more complex instructions. They understand the concept of mime. They start to show interest in drawing or scribbling. Problem-solving skills are improving. Motor skills are becoming more refined. Most toddlers are walking well by now. Socially, your toddler is becoming more independent. They show affection to familiar people.
Section 7, 15 to 18 months, language explosion. The period from 15 to 18 months often brings a language explosion. Your toddler's vocabulary is growing rapidly. They're becoming more independent and assertive. Cognitively, your toddler is making big leaps. They can point to body parts when asked. They understand and respond to many more words. Symbolic thinking is developing. You might see them pretend to feed a doll or talk on a toy phone. Motor skills continue to improve. Many toddlers can walk up steps and run. Fine motor skills are advancing too. Socially, your toddler is becoming more aware of others. They may play alongside other children.
Section 8. 18 to 21 months. Mastering skills. From 18 to 21 months, your toddler is mastering skills. They're becoming more coordinated and more verbal. Their independence is growing. Cognitive skills are advancing rapidly. Your toddler can sort objects by shape or color. They understand simple time concepts like now and later. Imagination is blossoming. You might see more complex pretend play. Motor skills are becoming more refined. Many toddlers can run well by now. They might walk up and down stairs while holding the railing. Socially, your toddler is becoming more interactive. They might seek out other children to play with.
Section 9. 21 to 24 months. The terrible twos begin. The months from 21 to 24 often mark the beginning of the terrible twos. Your toddler is asserting their independence more strongly. They're learning to manage big emotions. Cognitively, your toddler is making big strides. They can follow two-step instructions. They understand basic concepts like big and small. Memory is improving. They might remember events from the previous day. Motor skills continue to advance. Many toddlers can jump with both feet. They might be able to kick a ball forward. Socially, your toddler is becoming more complex. They show a range of emotions, including jealousy and pride.
Section 10, 2 to 2.5 years, growing complexity. From 2 to 2.5 years, your child's world is becoming more complex and fascinating. They're developing a stronger sense of self, recognizing their own reflection and identity. Their language skills are expanding rapidly, with new words and phrases being added to their vocabulary every day. Cognitively, your child is making big leaps, solving more complex problems and understanding cause and effect. They can understand and use positional words like in, on, and under, following simple instructions with ease. They're starting to understand simple time concepts such as today, tomorrow, and yesterday. Many children at this age can identify basic colors, and some may even start to recognize shapes and numbers. Motor skills continue to improve, with better coordination and control over their movements. Many children can stand on tiptoe or kick a ball, showing increased balance and strength. They might be able to walk up and down stairs alternating feet, a significant milestone in their physical development. Socially, your child is becoming more aware of others, learning to share and take turns during play. They might show concern for a crying friend, demonstrating early signs of empathy and emotional understanding. They're starting to engage in simple pretend play with others, using their imagination to create and explore new scenarios.
Section 11, 2.5 to 3 years, the road to preschool. This is a crucial period in your child's development. The months from 2.5 to 3 years are a time of preparation for preschool. During this phase, children start to acquire essential skills that will help them transition smoothly into a more structured learning environment. Your child is becoming more independent and sociable. They are learning to interact with peers and adults in more meaningful ways. Their language skills are expanding rapidly. They are beginning to form more complex sentences and can express their needs and thoughts more clearly. Cognitively, your child is making significant progress. They are curious and eager to explore their surroundings, which helps in their cognitive development. They can understand the concept of same and different. This is an important milestone that aids in their problem-solving abilities. Many children at this age can count to 5. Some may even start recognizing numbers and understanding basic counting principles. They're starting to understand simple time concepts like yesterday and tomorrow. This helps them grasp the idea of sequences and routines. Motor skills are becoming more refined. Activities like drawing, building with blocks, and playing with toys enhance their fine motor skills. Many children can pedal a tricycle. This not only improves their gross motor skills, but also boosts their confidence. They might be able to catch a large ball. This activity helps in developing hand-eye coordination. Socially, your child is becoming more complex. They are learning to navigate social situations and understand the feelings of others. They're starting to play cooperatively with other children. Sharing and taking turns become more common during playtime. They can take turns in games. This is a key social skill that will serve them well in preschool and beyond.
Section 12. Conclusion: supporting your child's unique journey. Every child's journey is unique, and it's important to recognize and celebrate these differences. The milestones we've discussed are guidelines, not rules. They serve as a framework to help us understand typical development. These milestones help us track progress. but they are not set in stone. It's crucial to remember that each child develops at their own pace, and that's perfectly okay. Cultural differences can impact how milestones are reached and expressed, adding to the uniqueness of each child's journey. These differences don't change the underlying developmental processes, but they can affect how and when certain skills are mastered. This diversity is what makes each child's journey special. As a parent or caregiver, your role is to support and nurture your child's development in every possible way. Provide a safe, loving environment for exploration and learning where your child feels secure and encouraged to grow. Respond to your child's needs and interests, paying close attention to their cues and signals. If you have concerns about your child's development, don't hesitate to speak with your pediatrician. Professional guidance can be invaluable. Remember, the goal isn't to race through milestones, it's to support your child's healthy, happy development. Celebrate each step of the journey, no matter how big or small. Each milestone is a victory, and every achievement is worth celebrating. Embrace and enjoy the unique journey of your child.